AITA for secretly testing my boyfriend's loyalty by flirting with his best friend and then blaming him when it backfired. I'm a 28 female, in a 2-year relationship with my boyfriend who's a 30 male. We live together, talk about marriage, the whole thing. His best friend is a 31 male he's known since high school, they're basically brothers. I've always had this nagging feeling that my boyfriend takes me for granted, like he assumes I'll always be there no matter what, and I wanted reassurance without directly asking because that felt needy. I got the idea from TikTok, which already sounds bad. People were saying if you lightly flirt with your partner's friend and they shut it down immediately, it proves your partner has good people around them and you're safe. In my head, it was harmless and kind of smart, just a test. I didn't plan to take it far. We were all hanging out one night, drinking, laughing, and when my boyfriend went to grab more beers, I stayed behind with his friend. I complimented his arms, laughed a little too hard at his jokes, touched his knee. He looked uncomfortable but didn't stop me. That should have been my cue to stop, but instead I leaned into it because I wanted to see how far it would go. I told myself it was research. He flirted back, not aggressively, but enough. When my boyfriend came back, the vibe was off. A few days later, my boyfriend asked me outright if I was into his friend because the friend had confessed and said he felt weird about what happened and didn't want secrets. I panicked and flipped it around. I said his friend was the one who came onto me and that my boyfriend should be mad at him, not me. That blew everything up. My boyfriend confronted his friend, the friend showed him messages I'd sent afterward that were definitely flirty, and suddenly the story fell apart. My boyfriend accused me of manipulating both of them and using people like props. I told him he failed the test by not trusting me, which I realize now sounds ridiculous out loud, but at the time I felt cornered. They're no longer speaking. My boyfriend moved out temporarily and said he doesn't know if he can come back from this because I intentionally created a situation to mess with his relationships instead of communicating. I feel awful but also weirdly defensive because I was just trying to protect myself emotionally and didn't expect it to nuke everything. I wanted reassurance, and instead I created chaos and possibly ended my relationship. I keep telling myself it was just flirting and a dumb idea, but the damage is very real. AITA.